back. We're on camera right now, which you can watch at 7 o'clock.
How's my rouge look? There we go. Lights, camera, action.
I'm feeling odd again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Feeling weird.
I'm feeling like I got the wrong color temperature on this light.
You only cared about your looks. I'm over here shaking like a leaf.
You're fighting for your life, and I'm worried about... how's that?
Heart issues.
Is this my best side there, Dylan?
It doesn't help that I'm exactly the same age my dad was when he started having heart issues, and we all know how that went.
You're going to be fine.
Well, no, I'm not, because my family is putting the stressors on me. Chewy, I want you in here for this one. Plus, people want to see that we have some diversity in this room.
Speaking of exact age, we're watching some 90 Day Fiance, my wife and I.
What season, though? I
don't even know.
You got to give me some characters.
I don't even
so
know.
I know
It's not important. It's not important.
Okay, it's important to me.
What's important is I said, oh my God, I hope I don't look like that guy when I get to be his age.
Oh, you're talking about Paul.
And my wife said, that guy is your age. And that was a real...
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
That really bit the butt.
I've had evil. Everybody has evil in their head, and I'll look at somebody and go, I hope I live long enough to see him die. And then you go, oh crap, I've got to hope to live long enough. Where in the past, you knew you were going to live long enough. All right, let me close some windows here. So it's back, and I think my family. Well, first of all, I know they're conning me, and then they may be trying to kill me.
Well, they're succeeding, it sounds like.
Friday or Saturday, I can't remember days anymore. My mother-in-law on the Hispanic side,
Yolanda,
dropped the damn Chewini off at my house and said, and I immediately, and I hear my dad in it. I hear my dad every time I talk to my kids. I'm like, we ain't keeping the damn dog. It ain't, it's like everybody always says you become your parents. And I'm like, no. And then, of course, I said, is it peed yet? Peed in the house? And no, Daddy, no. And then I noticed that all of my daughter's bedclothes and her rug from her room are in the washer. So they're keeping that from me, right?
Yeah,
Right. It's a Chihuahua / wiener dog. And
a Chewini.
Ugh. And then my son's always holding it, and then they're fighting over it. And I said, okay, it's spending the night. And my wife goes, no, it's staying for about 5 days.
What?
Now,
is it paying rent?
My mother-in-law's not going anywhere. She's not leaving and go. They're not going on a trip.
No, that's called your family's colluding against you.
Yeah, and here's the damn.
Because they're going to get
here's the
attached.
Yeah. Well, wait till you. So the damn thing likes me a lot, but it's a puppy, so it'll go from licking you to biting you. And I've got to tell you something.
That's got to hurt a wiener,
This is going to gross
guys?
everything up. If you want to calm a dog down, get a hold of an old man and let the dog lick the back of their ears, because the dog is in love with the oil
chemical back there
that comes on the back of your
now,
ears.
why are your in-laws trying to jettison this dog, right? That's what you're thinking,
so
right?
it'll start to lick you, but then it starts to bite.
Not the licking I'm worried about.
It starts to bite.
It's the...
No, it's what is that? A fire hose?
It's the...
it's the pee?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why they want to get rid of it.
We had 4 dogs when we got together. Carpet ruin.
And you're almost out.
I still have.
You're almost out.
I still have a computer
He's
case.
doomed, dude. Don't try to help him.
I have a computer case that Jacob wants to build a computer. I said we can use this old case, and then I see the little rust marks, and I remember, oh, that's where Dinky, my mother's poodle that wasn't house trained because she was an invalid, peed all over everything. I remember my CD case. I remember my guitar having dried dog pee.
You're almost out of the dog business.
So Lily is
I envy you.
Lily cannot hear. She can't see. She barks when she's lost. And I'm thinking we're almost free and clear.
Time is
Dale,
nigh.
Every time your kids want a snack, whose name do they call?
Snack man?
No, and when they go, do they say, "Dad, I want a snack"? Do they go to you to ask for a snack?
I don't do women's work.
All right, exactly. Every time your kids they can't find a backpack or something, do they go to you and say, "Dad,
No,
I can't
they
find"?
don't.
Okay. So who do you think they're going to side with in the dog wars in the household? She's already
last time the dog was at our
them,
house,
and you're doomed.
Last time the dog was at our house, and Yolanda tried to give it to us, and I said no.
Right.
We're not taking it. This time they just dropped it off, and she said, and I'm like, well, why does it need to stay 5 days?
Mm-hmm. So you can get attached. Your kids can get attached.
So
That's
the
why.
thing will crawl.
The
Are
plan's
you
already
ready?
been put
Is
into
this Chewini?
the plan is in motion, my man.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, Juanita.
Is it really?
Yes,
What?
Juanita. Why did the timpani die?
I always heard you had to name.
Do you want to see what I'm going
All
through
right,
right now?
Yeah.
Look at that. What the hell? It looks like a bat.
It looks like trouble to me.
It's so
I-
damn cute, though. Look at that.
I could tell in 5 seconds that
and
dog.
they're trying to get.
No, there's turds bigger than him for sure. That
Yeah,
he's gonna
there's no
produce.
puppy pad in the world that's going to be big enough
Let's
to
see
handle
that.
this
Do you
dude.
see this? And then his claws or his toes, whatever they are super sharp. She should have sent me
You're
a picture.
doomed. That dog.
That's trouble.
But here, it's not about the dog.
It's not your
about
choice.
It's about the con job. What do you do when your entire family is pulling a con job? We've lived with that for
Wow,
a
man.
while.
I'm afraid of COVID. You're afraid of a little puppy dog. Who's
See, I
less-
thought you guys would go, oh, and be all
Not
for,
at all.
for it.
I
Huh?
would not. I don't want an
I would
extra
not
dog in my
accept that
house.
dog.
But I also know that my family's been conspiring against me to get a cat in the house for 10 years now, and you're going to end up with it one of these days.
Have
You're
your
just
kids thought of Bob and I will never be able to come over if you get a cat?
We'll get.
Okay, I'll get that cat in a hurry.
we
I
won't be
didn't
able to
think about
breathe.
that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
what I'm up against.
Don't. No, that's not even a cute dog. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. It's not cute. Maybe that's the angle. I don't know.
It's so cute.
Nah.
I'm telling you right now, it's cute.
I can tell by that
That
dog's
sounds like the
eyes
argument.
that dog is going to. He's going to jack up your life, dude.
Oh, guess what? I heard a weird. I'm not doing well at all last night. You guys know my heartbeat is at between 136 and 159, and it won't calm down. Your heart's just doing this in AFib, and I'm sitting there really scared. The drugs are jacking with me, and then I hate missing a show. It's post show. Don't feel like eating, and I just hear. Here's what I hear. In my room, and I'm going, okay, well, that's it. I really, I'm
Bed bugs are back.
I'm hallucinating now. I'm hearing noises, and I'm like, "What is that? What?" And the kids are going, "Wow, we really have an old dad." They're just staying clear. You know, how you would stay clear if you had a great grandparent that was
Yeah.
dying. My
Right.
kids are just staying clear. And I looked down, and the thing was
Yeah,
eating
the
my.
thing. You're calling it the thing.
It was eating my CPAP hoses.
I'm telling you, dude.
It had the
I know
it
dogs.
was chewing the hoses.
I've
but
had
it's
dogs
cute.
my whole life.
It's cute. You should see it.
First of all,
That dog looks
eyes-
like Eddie Haskell, dude.
Her eyes are dark brown, so she just looks like a piece of chocolate.
Pup,
And
help
she's
me out,
hilarious.
Chewy.
She's hilarious.
puppies should never be allowed in the house.
She's hilarious. I've said it 3 times.
I like little puppies, but you don't really have a choice but to just complain. And you haven't seen any of the videos
did I say
online.
that already? When it went back the first time after a day and a half or whatever it was, my daughter cried like a baby.
Let her cry.
Cried like a baby.
Squirt him out. Because that dog,
Please don't say squirt about my 9-year-old daughter.
that dog,
Yeah.
you add up what that dog is going to cost you in
I
cleaning
know.
supplies.
No, dude, I've had
furniture
dog.
that's going to have. Think about. all right, think about this. When you come home,
I
that
spent
thing is-
$2,500 because a rattlesnake bit my dog that died 5 years later.
when you come home and see a hole chewed out of your aviator couch,
Oh, I wish you'd chew that up.
If you were already going to say no to this dog, it never would have made story content and be brought in here. There's a part of you in your brain that want us to go.
No, I don't want you to
Dale,
go.
it's
No,
a cute
listen,
dog.
I
What are
really
you
like.
doing?
I don't see the cuteness, dude.
I love puppies.
You're being taken. I almost said it.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest
that's
with
the
you.
point.
You're
What do you
being
do
taken.
When you
I know,
said
but it's.
when you said you guys want to see a picture of my mother-in-law's puppies,
I wish my wife
I
wasn't.
really was hoping for
Why
something
don't
else.
they want it? That's your first question.
What?
Why are they trying to get rid of it?
The biting. I don't know.
Okay, so
Dude,
it's going to act differently in your house?
remember, we gave our.
A
Hold on.
Chiweeni's going to do what a Chiweeni's going to do. When we talked
Remember-
about Siegfried and
Remember,
Roy,
we gave my mother's dog away to Amanda's mom, and then
Yeah.
she brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
It came in my house. I was on the bed. It jumped up and it peed on my chest, and I said, I'm not taking.
I didn't know it was a German
I wrote an
dog.
article about it. I had horrible guilt. And then we hear she's giving it to her.
It's a golden schnauzer.
She's giving it to her Guatemalan housekeepers or ours.
Yes, I
or
know this-
something.
yes.
It may have been us. And 3 or 4 months later, in my head,
you knew the dog was in
said,
trouble.
I said, we got to get that dog
I don't know
back
what your
because
spidey senses.
something. My mother, something. And sure enough, Yolanda got a hold of them. And we got the dog back, and it had been shaved
sickly?
all the way down. We took it to the vet, and he said this dog had maybe 6-7 days to live. It's covered in. They kept a poodle outside, toy poodle.
And
I
that's
wrote
not
an
outdoor
article in
dog.
Austin Monthly about how guilty I felt, and we never ever had anything negative to say about Dinky, and he became Amanda's, she attached to her. But this,
The things
I
that-
want to.
It's going to destroy so much stuff in your house, dude. It'll make you
Plus,
insane.
I don't want a dog around that's going to live longer than me. And it's we're getting to that point now where if you're looking in the cameras, watch the cameras.
Do you think
tonight.
right now this
dog is so
weekend
cute.
any
It's
of
so-
your you think any of your kids were walking around this weekend in the house going, if Dad expires,
My
we get to
daughter-
keep the dog?
That's
So
exactly what's
I was in the
happening. That's
tub.
exactly what's happening.
I was in the tub yesterday, not feeling well, and you just hear my daughter giggling
Yeah.
and running, and you hear her clomping. You hear the dog chasing her, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know that thing between your wife where it's okay for her to be pissed off,
Yeah.
but don't you dare be pissed
Right,
off.
right.
And I went, I just not feel. I just said, Ellie, please stop. And Amanda went, Dale, she's having fun. And I'm like,
That dog's putting scratches in your wood floor with
no,
those
it's
claws or whatever.
I
What
don't
do they
know
call
what you
those?
do. I don't know what you do.
Talons?
What do you do? And they won't. And she won't. My wife will not come clean. She goes, it's going home Thursday.
Good. Did you say good?
Oh, I don't want to take my. This
Amanda's going to be so mad at me.
She didn't listen anymore, dude. She's
In all those books
She's
that
all-
she read a couple weeks ago, was there a book about dogs in there?
You better leave her alone about the dogs.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You mean the books?
The books.
That was a great shot.
That was a pose
I'm,
as
de-
hell
I'm,
shot,
I'm,
dude.
I'm working with my kids at home to duplicate that shot for the internet with me.
Yeah, I would call her right now, but she's probably on the phone with somebody. It's like I want to know why.
What are
why
the things he's
long
going to have to
con?
replace
No,
besides
Bob,
rugs, furniture?
Bob, stop.
Wooden floors,
I know all
life.
this. I know all this. I said it the first time the dog was over. I don't understand why she's doing this to make me fall in love with the dog.
Don't
Because
fall
she
in
wants
love.
to keep the dog.
It's
The
easy
kids
for
wanna
you
keep
to
the
not
dog.
fall. Right.
All right, associate that dog with something that you hate.
I don't want to call the dog Matt. It's not.
I mean, there's got to be a strategy here. Don't fall
Dude,
for
if
this
I
dog's...
brought that dog in here today,
Bring him
he's
in.
this big. And
Bring
if
him
I
in.
brought that dog in here today,
They're the worst
everybody in the room
kind.
would fall in
Well,
love.
you know,
Well, there it is.
What?
The hotline is ringing.
the reader's calling.
Yeah.
Con Man Hotline.
Hello.
Hi.
I thought she didn't listen these days.
Yarn. Hi. Yeah, I thought you. Why do you think I don't listen to you?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody does. So,
Everyone listens to you.
okay.
You better check the stats.
Sure. Maybe not you.
I
Bob,
think
but
we-
they listen to Dale.
What?
What is
They
that?
don't
What
listen
kind of?
to Bob. But
They listened
to Dale.
yesterday. We
She-
crushed it, lady.
Hey, you don't
just
ever
went
call me
after
back.
her.
I called you 2 days ago.
If you think we're going to let you call the Bob and Matt show, you're sadly mistaken.
Now there'll be 5 tweets. Go and bring it on.
Besides, you're too busy reading
Well, yeah.
Why are you getting into it with my wife?
because we got a thing going.
Why you gotta say the
I'm
Bob?
still
and-
young, Bob, unlike you, old man.
Hey, hold
Whatever.
on.
That small man
why
will
you
kick
gotta,
your
gonna be
ass.
good.
Why
right
you
here.
got to say the Bob and Matt show when I know that's what's going to happen?
Oh, that's not going to happen.
All right. So the con job with the dog.
The dog is going back.
Okay.
My mom called asking for the dog back.
Well, this bit.
Oh, she got to make a menudo?
This
Aw.
this bit is great. Now, it wasn't.
I mean, it's hard for them because the last dog that they had was really old and didn't do anything. And here's this little young dog with puppies trying to get into everything.
Well, they know what a
Wearing
puppy's
them
going to
out.
do. But here's the thing.
Yeah, but-
Here's the thing, babe. We have a 9-year-old daughter that's going to cry for half the time the dog stays. She's going to cry for 2.5 days.
So what? It's going to happen anyways. The dog's been here since last week.
Okay, so you're a no on the dog now.
Yes. Do you want to keep it? Is that
No,
your
but I
plan?
don't understand why we needed to keep it for 4 days and fall in love with it.
If Dale said yes, let's keep it, would you
Honey,
keep it?
Yes, you would keep
It's
it.
just like we're just babysitting.
For
No, they didn't.
where did they go?
Nowhere. They didn't go anywhere. They just needed a break
Okay.
from the dog.
From a terrorist dog.
All right. Great bit now that you're all like, okay, we'll just send it away.
That I told the truth. That you're telling lies because you think I don't listen.
If you're mad, you should be mad about Bob making fun of you with the pose
I am
picture with the
not
books.
mad.
Wait till you see my
What
picture.
are you talking about?
All right. Well, here.
Whatever, Bob. Whatever, Bob.
Okay. How about this?
I
Stop-
read too, Amanda. I just don't have to tell the whole world.
There we go.
Okay, Bob. But you tell everyone.
I'm
about
so
all the
smart.
cool albums that you have and all the
Corvettes.
tubes that
Corvettes.
you have. and
Whatever.
the
Jealous.
faces.
Jealous.
Oh, I'm not jealous of you.
You're not.
It's in. We all learned
At
from
least
Matt.
my heart's good.
Wow.
My heart's good.
We all learn it's envy.
This is
not
good
it's
right
not
here.
jealous. Jealous is
This is
something that was
good.
taken
I like this
from
part.
Jealous is something that
I'm
was
liking
taken
this show.
from you. Envy is when you want something somebody else has.
Oh, okay.
For example, Chewy is envious of my large peen. Right?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Your large what?
Peen.
Hey, Amanda,
Yeah.
ask you a question, like a career, like a money question.
Yeah, and real estate for me. Why you got to be such a bitch?
God damn. Dude, I didn't even go there.
Dude, she turned.
That's
It's
don't-
like
you
a
can't say that.
switch. It's you remember the doll that you could turn a dial and her hair would suck in and she'd have short hair.
Right.
It's like there's a dial on my wife that's business and not pleasure, business and home life.
Oh, I
And
guess.
when
It's
she's
called
got
a
that
clitoris. You just got to hit it right. and
when
You can
she-
change the
when
mood.
she's in that business mode, man, it's like, no, touch, go to contacts, and I know how to run the phone.
Dude, it was definitely a plumbing issue. I don't know how you missed that.
She's been actually great. She's been doing all the work. Her and Bob Hackel have been doing all of the work.
I can't
all
wait to
of it.
join, Amanda. Can't wait to be
Dude,
a team.
it'll make you feel really insecure.
Wait a
at
minute,
first.
wait a minute.
Oh,
You're
really?
not going to get the same treatment.
Yeah, you will.
Oh no.
No.
I don't get the
Well,
double.
we'll
D-
have to.
You might list a house maybe within the first
few
3
months.
years.
Year.
Yeah. You're going to.
Aw,
That's so
You-
mean.
you-
Why are you
Damn,
doing that
bro.
to somebody?
I
It's true.
can't-
It's true, though.
No, it's not. Chewy has a name.
Bob loves
Chewy
to
is
drink.
in,
So
he's
ev-
also in the best. He's in the best position because all of his friends are
69.
buying houses and selling houses, and you know.
Yeah.
Chewy doesn't have any friends. What are you talking about?
He's gonna be our.
Yes, he does.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be our East Side coordinator.
You jumped the gun on
Yeah,
that one.
unless the little guy on the front of the zigzag package is buying a house, I don't think he's got any contacts.
You
All right,
Dudleys are
whatever.
going to miss radio.
Whatever.
Well, we don't have a choice.
I will not
Do we
miss
have a
it.
choice?
I
don't
won't
know.
miss
Look,
the up and down with the emotions of all of this going on.
My emotions are fine.
Who's talking about you? No one.
Really? Why don't you take your Chewini?
This sounds like two people who may be having an affair. On
I
the
think
side.
so.
Not maybe.
Yeah.
I
Shit.
know.
And I
What
figured
is
out. I
going
figured
on
out.
with
I
you?
figured out what my wife does. I figured it out because I'm paranoid and crazy. So she'll go to one of the offices. She leaves her phone in the car and goes to the guy's house. That's what I figured out.
is
I
it?
figured it out.
Amanda-
I
Solid
go
move.
to the office. I
Good move.
stay at home.
Bob, you are kind of. I feel like you're
Pulling on the.
you're pulling on
the
her
pigtails?
pigtails a little bit. Do you got a little crush on
Always
somebody on the
for
schoolyard?
Listen. I remember that night, Amanda. I remember that night when we danced. You were in that little mesh top.
Whoa,
Oh,
what is
whoa.
this?
Back
What
up a
is
little
this?
bit.
What is
Hold
this?
Hold on. Back up
remember
a little
that?
bit. Back
I
up a
remember
little
that.
bit. Back up a little bit.
Mesh.
That was the same night. I was already in love with her. That was the same night where I'm drunk enough to think that this young girl's going to give me a shot. And I, to this day, listen to what she'll say in reply.
Yeah.
I leaned in to kiss her and she turned her head
Yeah.
and listened to
You
what
were trying to tell me something.
she had just said. Do you know where? She had just said, "Do you know where Bob is?" And I leaned
Maybe
in
she
to kiss
found my
her.
wallet.
And she claims, "Oh, I thought you were trying to tell me something." No, you weren't.
I
You were.
did. We were standing by the big speaker.
So
and I
you
was
can't even remember.
Bob 'cause
You're
I
just
wanted to
making.
go dance again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good
I
time.
wanted to
man.
dance again. You were not dancing.
I love you,
so
Amanda.
I figured I'll go dance with Bob and Jennifer.
There
I
you
love
go.
you, Amanda.
And
You know that.
Well, this turned out differently than I thought.
But the Cheweenies, that Cheweenies is
it's
trouble.
a cute as hell
I
dog.
can tell.
Listen.
I'm a dog
the
whisperer.
Chiweenie is. Oh my gosh, that dog loves me. That dog is in love with me. I don't think he likes.
I have a joke I can't do.
Yeah. How do you know that dog's in love with you? Did it invite you to Kane's Chicken?
Now that was Matt.
That was Matt.
That was Matt.
That was Matt.
That was not nice.
I'm in the goddamn twilight zone with these drugs. I'm on these drugs, and I'm wondering if this conversation's really happening. Like this is one of those wacky radio dreams where everything
Right.
blows up. And now I'm remembering Kane's Chicken. Jesus, I can't believe that's been almost 5
It's
years.
been a long time. I wouldn't tease you about this 5 years ago.
I'll never get
that's
over
not
it.
true. That's not true.
I'll never
There's
get
no way
over
I
it.
could have made that joke back in
You-
the day. He laughs at it now.
Yeah, do you remember the night you came in 2008 and you're holding a BlackBerry and you go, "Who's calling you? Who's?"
Who was it?
No, honey. It wasn't just who's calling you. It's who is sexting back
Honey.
and forth.
Oh, that's right.
Honey.
Oh boy, you left an element out of that story.
No, I wasn't.
There's a whole
No, she was the girl.
Wait,
was
you were
trying
sexting
to,
on a
no,
BlackBerry?
She was trying to sext me. I didn't write anything sexual,
You got to use two hands for a
unless you
BlackBerry.
consider fellatio sexual.
Yeah.
No, I
Why you gotta
didn't.
be so lame?
Let's forget the past. On with the future.
You want a pardon?
I'm going to keep the Chewini, I think.
All right. Well, don't come crying to us though with the stories of the
That's the whole
soiled
plan.
rugs and
Dude,
the
it's
chewed furniture.
Whoa, I'm lightheaded. It is so cute, dude. It's the cutest dog. But all right, thanks, babe. I'll talk to you soon.
Hit the book.
Thanks, babe.
there?
I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Wish we
babe.
had
Talk
chili-
to you
can we-
soon.
can we
See you
have-
at home.
Can we have chili cheese dogs again?
No, we're having soup today.
What kind?
Ellie's cooking. Ellie has cooking class.
Soup. A man doesn't need
worst.
soup.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Might as well just drink
I
out of
know.
the toilet.
What kind of soup?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I thought yesterday you were diabetic, so you don't need soup anymore, or what?
Now you're making fun of my fears. I may be diabetic, but I
Well,
want
you'll
chili
be a
dog.
diabetic with a Chewini.
Complaining about.
All right, I'll see you later on.
Well, all right, bye, honey.
Bye.
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 See ya.
Bye.
All right,
Is
see you
that to
later.
you or me? I'm not sure.
4 years ago, that would have been a fight between Bob and I and Amanda, the whole 9
I know,
yards.
I
We
know.
never. I never
I know.
fought with Amanda.
No, you
That's
wouldn't.
not true.
I've never fought with her.
I'd love to hear from those of you who have a
Chewini?
no, no, the heart thing, man. It's weird. Not feeling well all of a sudden.
Did you ever hear about Dan Pastorini? He had a 3-foot Chewini.
Oh, we need to send out condolences.
Okay.
For real. Dan Patrick didn't get a pardon.
Oh,
So
That's
All right.
him and Tiger
Dan
King.
Patrick or Ken Paxton?
Dan Patrick didn't get one either.
That's true.
Ken Paxton and Dan Patrick
I didn't
and
get
Dan
one. I didn't get
Pastorini.
one. You didn't get one.
And
Wow,
We got a
time
break.
flies when you're arguing with someone.
yeah. All right. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate our camera guy. You can see this at 7 o'clock. It goes up at klbjfm.com. We'll be back in just a moment with some fun stuff.